Now, I have the honor to introduce His Excellency, Mr. Jyri Häkämies, Minister of Economic Affairs of Finland. Please join me in welcoming him on stage.
Your Excellency, Minister Sibal, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Finnish government, I wish you all warm welcome to this Indo-Finnish Innovation Seminar, organized during official inauguration of FinNode India. FinNode India is the fifth and the most recent FinNode innovation network. As such, it is an important milestone in the cooperation between our two countries. We all remember Albert Einstein, the famous scientist who worked as a professor during his career in the University of Vienna. He was preparing an exam to students and he prepared the questions. He gave those questions to his assistant to be typewritten, because during those days they didn't have computers. Assistant went to his room, checked the questions and noticed that the questions were exactly the same than a year ago. And he went back to the Professor Einstein and said that, dear professor, the questions are exactly the same as last year. And students, they are clever, they checked all questions, this is too easy for them. Einstein said that you are exactly right, the questions are the same, but during the last year I changed the answers. So, this is in a way when we have the theme innovation, the challenges, the questions, they remain the same, but we have to innovate new answers, new solutions. So, despite the long geographical distance between India and Finland, we have excellent political, trade, economic and cultural relations. In recent years, we have built strong, high-level political dialogue, identified our science, technology and innovation cooperation, as well as seeing growth in trade and investment. India is a fast-growing, increasingly important economic power. India is also, of course, an attractive partner to Finland. Collaboration between Finland and India is well established at the governmental level. A bilateral agreement on cooperation in science and technology was signed in 2008. This agreement covers all fields in science and technology. Many Finnish organizations, such as the Finnish Funding Agency for Technology and Innovation, TEKES, FinPro, and Technical Research Center of Finland, VTT, and the Academy of Finland are already active players in this field. The Finnish government aims to intensify Indo-Finnish innovation cooperation by expanding the FinNode Innovation Network to India. It promotes innovation collaboration between Finnish and international partners and networks Finnish and international professionals and knowledge. It also introduces new opportunities by following global trends. Through FinNode, foreign partners and businesses can reach Finland's key public innovation organizations. FinNode operates in China, Japan, Russia, and the United States, and now also in India. In 2011, the focus areas of FinNode operations in India are clean tech, healthcare and well-being, education and learning, and base of the pyramid innovations. Among these, base of the pyramid innovations offer particularly interesting possibilities for Indo-Finnish innovation cooperation. Innovations focusing on people and which have a human dimension support India's inclusive growth and development needs. For example, they do so by creating affordable healthcare services in the Indian countryside through mobile solutions. Practical experiences with local players are necessary to understanding the needs of the low-income segments. We learn to innovate when faced with tight constraints and fewer resources. Many Indian firms innovate by creating inexpensive offerings and disruptive business models that challenge conventional techniques. Affordable and sustainable innovations developed in emerging markets can create new markets for products and services in developed countries. Together, India and Finland can also achieve competitiveness in global value chains. Finland is highly industrialized but still sustainable country. Our harsh climate conditions and energy-extensive industry have compelled us to make long-term investment in energy efficiency. They also require us to develop our expertise in clean, renewable and energy-effective energy technologies and alternative energy sources. India, for its part, has huge development needs in the environment, energy, water and waste management sectors. Both countries have strong competence and comparative advantages in ICT. This serves as an excellent basis for developing more sophisticated cross-industry innovations together. Ladies and gentlemen, the global economic crisis has starkly exposed the structural problems inherent in some European countries. How to develop competitiveness? That's the question what we are asking in Europe. Innovations play a central role in improving economic modernizations and renewal. To maintain future competitiveness in the global business environment, we must encourage more long-term innovative activities, particularly in companies. We must also support small innovative growth companies and develop sustainable venture capital instruments for innovations activities. The independence of our economies underlines the critical nature of international cooperation and public-private collaboration. Huge challenges relate to the environment, energy, water, and climate cannot be resolved without international cooperation. We need global solutions. Accordingly, we need an innovation-friendly environment across nation boundaries. In many cases, the related issues form part of the agenda for negotiations between European Union and India. Distinguished guests, according to a report of World Economic Forum, Finland is now the world's fourth most competitive country. The World Economic Forum also ranks Finland as one of Europe's innovation powerhouses. Finland's high ranking in international service is based on its long-term investment in education, science, technology and innovation. Finland is also ranked high in good governance. Finland's innovation environment is an effective network of public-private partnerships, well-functioning cooperation infrastructures, and low boundaries between enterprises, universities, research institutions, and public sector. As a society, Finland is open to international R&D cooperation and investment by foreign companies. Many Indian companies already regard Finland as an investment-friendly destination. We wish to encourage this positive development trend. Deeper internationalization of Finnish innovation environment is one of our greatest challenges. The FinNode Innovation Network has been outlined by the Finnish government as an instrument for the future internationalization of our innovation system and Finland's success in the global economy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that we have gathered here in Delhi to foster cooperation between India and Finland. The aim of this innovation seminar is to speed up our cooperative bilateral innovation activities. We also intend to find new and innovative ways to connect our efforts, as well as highlighting key points of the future of national innovation systems in both countries. We want to encourage networking between partners with common interests. Innovation cooperation is a win-win situation. Distinguished guests, to conclude my speech, I would like to thank the organizers of this event, especially the Director of FinNode India, Mr. Jyri Häkämies, Finland's Ambassador, Ms. Jyri Häkämies, and representatives of FinPro, as well as our Indian partners for their active efforts and help. I would also like to express my best wishes for successful cooperation between Finland and India in various fields of science, innovation, trade and business. We have now a good base for cooperation, but we need concrete results.